Hey guys, it's Danny. Now, Valentine's Day is tomorrow, and everybody has a different definition of what it means to celebrate. Presently speaking, this is mine. Make one meal that's both delicious and nutritious that my entire family will eat and enjoy. So for this quick bite, I'm sharing with you one of our family favorites, baked chicken Parmesan fingers with the sauce on the side. I've got my oven preheating at 425 degrees, and I'm gonna start with my chicken. I've got 1 pound of boneless, skinless chicken breasts, and I'm just gonna start by slicing them into tenders, which really just means I'm cutting them into strips. And you're gonna get about 3 to 4 pieces per breast. Now, when I was growing up, breaded chicken cutlets were a family favorite, and essentially, that's all we're making here. I just find that cutting them into strips makes it a little more kid-friendly. Now, to season them, I combined a half a teaspoon of garlic powder with a half a teaspoon of kosher salt, and then I just use that mixture and sprinkle it all over both sides of the chicken tenders. Once you've got your chicken all seasoned up, you've got to set up your station for the breading. So I've got one bowl that has 2 egg whites in it, and then in this bowl, I've got half a cup of Italian-style panko breadcrumbs, and to that I'm adding 2 tablespoons of Parmesan cheese. That just adds a nice little nutty, earthy flavor. Then you want to take each tender, dip it into the egg whites, let any of the excess drip off, and then roll it around in the breadcrumbs until you've got it all coated. Then just place it on a lightly oiled, rimmed baking sheet. And then you just want to keep on doing this until you've got all your tenders ready to go. Panko breadcrumbs are heartier and crunchier than traditional breadcrumbs, which is why I love them for this dish. And you should be able to find a whole wheat version at your grocery store. But if you can't, just get the regular ones because we're really not using that much of it, and I don't think it's worth splitting hairs over. And of course, guys, remember, whenever you're working with raw chicken, you gotta be sure to wash your hands with hot, soapy water. Once you've got all of the chicken breaded, you wanna pop it into a 425-degree oven for 6 minutes. Then we're gonna flip it over, pop it back in for another 6 minutes, and we're looking for it to cook through and become nice and toasted golden brown on the outside. Now, after the second round of cooking, I'm gonna finish them off with a little part skim shredded mozzarella cheese. You're gonna need about 2 ounces, which is a 1/4 cup. Then back in the oven for 2 more minutes or until the cheese has melted down. Then while my chicken is finishing up, I like to make these little sauce bowls. So I take a couple tablespoons of fresh tomato sauce, and then I just spoon it into these bowls, and I serve it on the side of my chicken. It's crunchy and crispy on the outside, and the chicken's really tender, and that garlic salt seasoning really gives it a big boost of flavor. For more simple and nutritious recipes, tips, and ideas, be sure you come on over to cleananddelicious.com, where you can print all the recipes, save your favorites right to your very own personal recipe box, and subscribe to my newsletter. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'm Danny Spies, and I'll see you next time with another quick bite. Happy Valentine's Day. Then you're going to take each tender, dip them into the egg white.
Cut. One more time. You had to gurgle. 3,